Good morning and greeting, my crafty friends. How are you on this beautiful 4th of July? Today, I am actually taking a quick break from tutorials on Cricut and sewing, and we are in the kitchen. So, what are you serving your guests for dessert today? It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but it can look fancy. I am making a trifle today. I've made these before. My family always loves them. They are very easy to make. They are delicious and very, very customizable. I am using a tastefully simple, absolutely almond pound cake. However, I've also made them in the past just buying the Sara Lee pound cake in the freezer department at the grocery store. Or you could use like an angel food cake. You want something that's a little bit more dense because the cake is going to be sitting in a mixture with pudding and with also use Cool Whip. So I am actually using this today, Tastefully Simple. I'm not a Tastefully Simple rep. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. I was at a party and I bought this. It's very good. It comes in almond. It also comes in chocolate, which would also make a very good option. You could use the chocolate pound cake in either chocolate pudding, vanilla pudding, banana pudding. These trifles are so very easy to make, and you can switch up with anything. You could use any fruit that you want. Today I am actually using strawberries, bananas, blueberries. But I have also made this using other fruit. You can use raspberries. You could use peaches. I wouldn't use any fruit that's watery. I wouldn't use something like watermelon. I wouldn't use pineapple. I wouldn't use stuff like that because you're gonna find that your cake is gonna get mushy, soggy. So anyway, here we go. So I've got my almond pound cake. That all I'm gonna do is we're just gonna slice it up. I went ahead and cut up 2 bananas. I got blueberries. I ate all the fresh ones and we have frozen ones left, which is fine. Cool Whip. And I cut up strawberries yesterday. I'm not going to use all of these, but I cut up strawberries. And then I also made vanilla pudding. But you could use banana pudding, you could use chocolate pudding. So we're just going to go ahead and chunk up the and you can cut the pieces however large or small you want. So I'm just tossing a few pieces into the bottom. Just gonna plop some pudding in there. Kind of, squish it around a little bit. put some Cool Whip in there. Again, you know, spread it around. There we go. And then we'll add some fruit. And when I take this, I kind of actually like to take at least one row of them and kind of line them up along the side. It makes a pretty presentation. There we go. And then we'll just layer again. You know, and you could also use more pudding. You could use 3 pudding mixes if you wanted to. I used 2. I wonder if last time I might have made 3, or I might have used 2 of the big ones, because this definitely doesn't seem like a lot, but I could be. Maybe I didn't. Then on this layer, I'll do some of the bananas. And we'll have the bananas show. There we go, and then we've got one last layer. And I think, so I've got just a little bit left. I think I'm going to just throw that into a sandwich baggie and save that, because this is kind of getting to be towards the top, and I would like to have room to have everything that goes in our last layer. There we go. We'll throw a few more blueberries on here. We'll top off with some strawberries. And voila, we've got beautiful layers of pound cake, fresh fruit. Now, because I've got fresh bananas on here and I don't want them to go brown, we're going to just do a little drizzle of lemon juice to keep the bananas from turning brown. So that took 7 minutes to assemble. And this, there won't be any of this left. Can almost guarantee there won't be any of this left by the end of the day today. And this is a pretty big bowl. It's delicious. So like I said, you know, other options that you can choose are going to be, you can use the Sara Lee frozen pound cake from your grocer's frozen foods department if you don't want to bake anything. The Tastefully Simple one, though, only uses 2 ingredients. It used a stick and a half of butter and like a cup of water. So it's super easy. So they've got that almond one, which is the one that I used. They've got the chocolate one. You could use angel food cake in this as well. I would stay away from a regular cake because those tend to be softer. You want something that's a little more dense. So that's why the pound cake is an excellent option. And then pudding, I've used banana pudding before. You could use chocolate pudding. You could probably use butterscotch pudding as well. You could probably use a lemon pudding if you wanted a regular pound cake with lemon pudding, and then maybe raspberries and blueberries, because raspberry lemon and blueberry lemon are excellent together. So you could, you know, do something like that along with your Cool Whip. So like I said, oh my goodness, the options are endless as far as putting this together. You could make this in so many different ways. It's easy, it's inexpensive, and it's delicious. People will rave. And you don't need this is a trifle bowl. However, don't feel like you need something like this. It's something that I got from Pampered Chef years ago. It has a stand, but I don't think that Pampered Chef sells them anymore. You could use any, you know, I would suggest using a glass bowl because you get that presentation of all the layers and it's just really pretty. But any glass bowl, or you know, a clear plastic bowl, you know, from the dollar store would work. It makes a beautiful presentation, and your guests will love it. Whether you're having a cookout at home, if you're taking it somewhere, you really get that wow factor from all the beautiful layers that are in your pound cake. So I hope that you have a wonderful and safe and happy and fun 4th of July, and take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next video. Please give me a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and subscribe to Angela Shows You for future. We're going to be back with more easy recipes, and of course the crafting that you know and love. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.